Ravels in the court concerning that issue. But Black Stars forward Inaki Williams, there's good fortune for him. Finally, he's been able to find the back of the net after a lengthy goal drought of over 5 months. Inaki Williams' struggles in front of the goalpost had been evident since his last goal in a friendly against Udinese earlier in the season, and despite his efforts, the Ghanaian went on a barren run of 23 games for both club and country. That's the Black Star. The momentous occasion took place during Athletic Bilbao's recent Copa del Rey game against Osasuna yesterday. Those goals. Let's look at what's happening with Aduana Stars and Tamale City. It's been talked about a lot last week and this week about the hooliganism in football and what happened when they met for a game. Now, fans of Aduana Stars continue to battle the Ghana Football Association following the recent ban on their home grounds, Nana Agyemang-Badu, the first park. Now, the Ghana Football Association temporarily banned the home grounds of the two-time Ghana Premier League champions after an unfortunate incident occurred, which led to the attack of Tamale City's team bus following the match day 25 fixture against Aduana FC. However, a fan is accusing the FA and threatening curses on them for failing to act in the same vein when, according to the fan, they suffered an attack at the hands of Tamale City in the first leg. That happened, it was a home game in Tamale. And we're going to the phone lines. We want to delve more into this issue. We're speaking to the Chief Executive Officer of Tamale City, Idi Mohammed, to tell us more about how true it is that Aduana Stars suffered the same fate when they met Tamale City on Tamale City's home grounds. Good morning, Idi.
Good morning.
Good morning, Idi. Can you hear me?
Good morning.
Right. Before we start, what's the state of the injured players we've seen in the videos going viral, especially Isaac Mensah?
Inshallah, he's getting better.
I'm sorry, can you speak up for us?
Inshallah, he's getting better.
Right. Was he the only one injured? And how is the state of the players psychologically as well?
Inshallah.
Hello, Mr. Idi?
Inshallah, they are doing good.
Okay, so the allegations from the fans of Aduana Stars that they had been attacked at your home venue, and according to sources on the grounds that we tried to do our checks with, they said it was just a misunderstanding between two players outside of the stadium, not fisticuffs or not a fight, as in physical fight. Is that the case, or there's more to it?
When they came to Tamale, the first round, it was between Isaac Mensah, our player, and their player with a jersey number 4. It was a player to player after the match. wasn't an attack on them. It was a player-to-player issue.
Right.
After the final whistle, as the Benson were just walking through, and then their player hit him behind. So Isaac also turned, and then and hit him back, and then they were fighting. It was a player-to-player issue. It wasn't an attack. Like what did.
Right. According to the general manager of Aduana Stars, he's saying that at the Nana Bedu Park, it did not involve the fans. That's what he's also saying. But the picture we are seeing is that, well, that's a bus, broken windows and all of that, injured players. What really happened outside of the stadium after that game?
I feel very, very worried when I hear something like that coming from the general manager, who is a senior colleague in football.
Right.
Sometimes when certain things happen, always be fair and tell the people the truth. Because what happened wasn't good. So condemning it is not a problem at all. Even apologize to the visiting team.
Right.
But if you don't do that and you keep on lying, you are not helping matters at all. We came to Dover peacefully to play a match. You started all these things at the pre-match meeting. He, the general manager, I always say it, he is the cause of everything. He, the general manager. Because at the pre-match meeting, when the police, the commander who represents the security at the pre-match meeting said he's coming with 16 men, you refuse.
So you think he incited all of what happened?
I'm saying he's part of what happened. Because if he allowed the police commander to come to the stadium, the 16 men he said he is bringing to protect everybody at the stadium, including the supporters of Aduana. Maybe what happened couldn't have happened. But he said they are playing home, and the match is category C match. So they will not allow the commander to come with the 16 men. They can only allow 20 or 30.
So you're saying the general manager shut down the number of security personnel who would have been available to restore order?
Yes.
So what's the next move, though? What are you looking to do? The courts, redress, an apology from them, and that's it? What's your call to the GFA?
You know, we are governed by the rules and regulations of Ghana football. So when certain things happen, like what happened on Sunday, our destiny is to just write a report to the FA what happened to us, and which we've done. So we are looking up to the FA or the committee that will investigate the case. At least look at it and then come out with the verdict.
Right. If it's found that some players on your side are also culpable of some of the misdemeanors, what happens? Would you give them up for the law to handle the case?
Inshallah, we'll do that.
Okay. Thank you so much for speaking to us. We've been speaking to Mohammed Idi, who is the Chief Executive Officer of Tamale City, on the incident that happened last Sunday where the players were allegedly attacked, their bus, the windows also smashed, and the players, according to him, are receiving treatment and are in better shape than we last saw. Let's take you to the international front of football. And as I said earlier on, is Lionel Messi going to be speaking Arabic? Well, Saudi Pro League side Al Hilal have made an official bid to offer Lionel Messi the richest contract in pro sports history, with a salary of more than 400 million euros per year, more than double of Cristiano Ronaldo's 173 million pounds a year wages. Reports say the club are hoping to sign the Argentine World Cup winner after his contract expires at PSG this summer. However, the 35-year-old is rumored to have rejected the offer and would prefer to stay in Europe. He may reject it, but he may soon accept it because the money is good. What happened with the Blues? Liverpool fans are saying that the greatest clubs in England have now become 9 clubs. That's the Blues and the Reds. They played out a tame goalless draw at Stamford Bridge as Bruno Salto took interim charge of Chelsea following Graham Potter's sacking. Leeds secured a huge victory in their quest to remain in the Premier League as they came from relegation rivals Nottingham Forest and move out of the bottom 3 whilst a late strike from Bertrand Traore. So Aston Villa a dramatic 2-1 win against managerless Leicester City, who are now 2 points from Premier League safety. Can be Red Devil. They showed the Liverpool game for just a few seconds. Maybe it was a draw. At least show some of the highlights. But well, Fulham's Alexander Mitrovic has been given an 8-match ban by an independent commission after pushing referee Chris Kavanagh in their FA Cup loss at Manchester United. The Serbia striker received a 3-match ban for the sending off, 3 for violent conduct, and an additional 2 for improper, abusive, insulting, and threatening language. He also received a £75,000 fine. Fulham manager Marco Silva will also serve a 2-match ban after he was sent off. Lots of bans being handed out there. What's happening on the tennis front? Defending champion Rafael Nadal remains a doubt for the French Open after pulling out of next week's Monte Carlo Masters with an ongoing hip injury. The Spanish world number 14 has won the tournament in Monaco 11 times but is not fit to return to action. The 36-year-old has not played since his defeat by American Mackenzie McDonald at the Australian Open in January. World number 2 Carlos Alcaraz is also out of Monte Carlo through injury. The Spaniard, who is chasing Novak Djokovic for the #1 ranking, has hand and back problems. For GTV Breakfast Sports, I am Maltiti Saida Sadek. There's more sports news on gbcghanaonline.com, and Studio 5 is coming alive at GTV Sports Plus, our 24-hour sports channel. You can get all your sports content there. Don't leave us just yet. We've been craving for young leadership in Ghana and in Africa, and 2 young leaders, the SRC president for GIMPA and for KNUST, go head-to-head, delving into stories making headlines with the headline segment, Sitting with King CAF. Up next, though, is the fun part, the social media corner.